experience, and that is the reason why a lot of young players choose to come to Dortmund.
I think the development that you will go through here, it helps you improve and get better as a player, also as a person.
Go back, come on guys!
There's a lot of training that goes into it that people don't see, so you do it just so that you can perform at your best, and but it's a lot of training that goes into it.
Even at youth games, there's been times where thousands of fans are coming to watch us play, and in just every game and every training, I feel like it's more intense.
I sort of went through the same exact things they were going through, so I just try to help them out a bit. Nothing over the top, but I just try to more be there for them and be a friend for them, and yeah, if they need something, I'll put my arm around them and try to help them.
I think I would still say the US is growing for football, and you could see it every day. They're producing so many good talents.
We know that we have a lot of supporters and fans in the United States, and we want to get as close as possible to the people. The Club World Cup is very important for us. That won't be friendly games. We are very keen on being successful.
Yeah, it should be really fun. It's my hometown, home city, home state, whatever you could say, even though it's in New Jersey. But yeah, I'm gonna need to get probably a bunch of tickets for family and friends, so it's always really, really nice to play in front of that crowd, or I mean, my family and friends, because it doesn't happen very often to play in the New York area, so it should be really, really fun, and I'm just looking forward to seeing everyone there. It means everything. I spent my whole childhood there pretty much. I grew up there. It's home, so I don't often get to play there. It's not like I'm just a car ride away or a quick flight away from home, like some of these guys who live in Europe are. You know, it's across the ocean, what, 8-9 hour flight, so it's not every day I get to play or see my family and friends and play in front of them, so it's always means a bit more when they're there, so I'm really looking forward to it.
If you don't love me now, you gon' love me tomorrow, get it.
You're gonna love me, you're gonna love me, you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me, you're gonna love me, you're gonna love me. You're gonna
Yeah, I think it's really just gonna help guide the sport in the US in the right direction. I think the last few years it's gaining a lot of momentum, football, so
Do you see that really? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I think so. I see a lot more kids playing. I see a lot more, you know, people watching. I think viewership is higher. So it's really, for sure, growing in the right direction. And it's I can feel it also when I play with the national team in stadiums and games there. So the support is really, really real, and it's only going to get better. And I think this tournament will really help it get in the grow and get in the right direction before obviously leading up to next year in the actual World Cup. So I think these two tournaments will really, really help the game grow.
If you don't love me now, you gon' love me tomorrow, get it.
Do you know the word Talentschmiede? Do you know what that is?
More or less, kinda, yeah. Schmiede is
like a blacksmith,
yeah, like one of the, I guess, identities of the club that they've been known for in the past. And yeah, of course, there's many things that this club is known for, such as amazing fans and not only talents, just amazing players in general. So, but it's for sure one of the big topics in the club, yes.
I think we have great experience and great history in developing young players from foreign countries. For example, Sancho, Bellingham, Haaland, and from the United States with Christian Pulisic. He came to Dortmund when he was 16, and we sold him for a lot of money. But before that, he performed very well in Dortmund.
Here's Pulisic. And a goal from Borussia Pulisic by Mario Götze. Hakimi.
We're well known for that, and because of that, the players want to come to us, and we develop their technical skills, their tactical skills. The athletic is very important for us. So it's a full package we want to develop. That's very important for us. Not only to be a smart football player, but also to have the greed to achieve something extraordinary.
I was born in Houston, Texas. Yeah, I grew up playing since I was since I was born I was kicking a ball. So when I was 4, I started playing like with a team. But yeah, it's been a part of my life. So since I was young. So yeah, I've played my whole life.
Two sessions.
I mean, to be honest, like my whole family is all about football. So my dad also played in college, and then he played for fun, and that's how they met also. So they played on the same team. So football my whole family is playing football. So
for your run, would you say this run has been a good one, and why?
yeah, because it takes the player away, so then it's free.
Perfect. Here, you've seen space, you receive the ball, touch, you keep it. That's perfect. You keep it, you don't lose it.
Yeah, like everyone else, I fell in love with the game. You know, it brings me joy to play. And you know, I played, you know, just for fun at like different clubs and everything. And then when I was 12, I played for an MLS academy for Atlanta United in Atlanta. So I grew up in Georgia. So I played there, and then I played there until I was about 14, and then I moved to Iceland. So then I lived there for a few years before I came here. But yeah, I grew up playing, and you know, it brought me joy.
So yeah, I was born in South Carolina in the United States, and yeah, just early on, I was always wanted to be a football player. That was like my mindset since I was like 5, and later on I moved to San Diego, California. Then after that to Los Angeles, and that's where I joined LA Galaxy and played there for 5 years.
Good.
It was actually none of my family has ever played football. It was kind of just my mom that kind of influenced me, and I just loved just playing with the ball at a young age, and ever since that, when I come getting like my first goal and playing youth football, from there I just always loved the game. And yes, of course football is not big in the United States right now, but I think it's growing every single day, and the players are getting way better, and you could see that some players are rising, and I think for the next generation to come, it's really improving, in my opinion.
Love that. Good. Love that. That's great.
Yeah, it was kind of my dad's work, you know, moving over here to Germany, and then I kind of just came along, and yeah, that's when Dortmund kind of came knocking, and right away I've loved the idea of how they bring young players to the first team, and how that's kind of a thing they're known for, in my opinion. And I've always wanted to play for the club. I've always loved the atmosphere, the fans, and yeah, that's a reason I wanted to join BVB, and that's how I am there, yeah. I think just working on little details, on what you're great at and what you're also not so great at. Just some days working with the top talents, just working on little details that kind of take you to the next level, like some things you wouldn't see in youth football, but that you would see in professional football, which really helps you every day. It helps you in your games, in your decision making, and I think it's more about the little details that you won't probably see when you watch a game, but that's what we really work on, yeah.
Yeah, so I would say, yeah, there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. You know, we train a lot more than we play. There's only 90 minutes every week, or sometimes more with Champions League and the different competitions. But, you know, we train definitely a lot more than what is shown. So there's days where we train 2 hours, and then before the trainings we're in the gym for 30 minutes to an hour, and then you're doing massage treatments, and you're eating right and focusing and putting everything, sleeping right. So, and then you have 2 times training sometimes. So you train in the morning, you're there early doing stretchings and doing your things, and then you're training, and then you rest, eat, and then you train again. And so there's a lot of training going on, and we have, you know, coaches that are in the gym and helping us with workouts and what we should be doing.
I think in Germany we have the best youth academy so far, and all these 3 players have been part of the youth academy, and although they are 3 different generations, they are still very young. Reyna is 22. He had a market value for 50 million euros, and he's scored a lot of great goals for Dortmund. He's a national player, so an exciting boy. With Campbell, yeah, he came from Iceland. I think he's one of the fastest players in the Bundesliga. Unfortunately, he had some injuries. But he performed this season the first time in the professional team as well, so yeah, a marvelous talent. And with Mathis Albert, he turned 16 and he signed a contract with us for long term. And we know that a lot of other clubs have been looking after him. So we are very proud that one of the biggest talents from the US is now playing for us, and I think there are no limits. And yeah, all 3 players, we want to give them the stage at the Club World Cup to shine there.
My personal goals, getting to the first team and making an impact as soon as possible, and I would say just proving myself every day, you know, scoring, assisting, but also off the field, just proving how good of a player I could be on and off the field.
What's the best part of playing football?
I would say like the joy of having the teammates around you, and for me I would say scoring. It's kind of an easy answer, but
Better than assisting?
Yeah, for sure, of course. But I would just say the joy of kind of when you're in a 1v1 situation, you're getting past your defender, you're scoring a goal, being with your teammates, and just the joy of it is what makes football amazing.
I would say BVB is special because it's like a big family. They take care of their own, and yeah, it's just a special environment. You know, it's a very big club, but everyone is like a family. They take care of each other, and yeah, you know, it's amazing. So it's good.
This year we went to quarterfinals, Champions League, last year final, years past round of 16 and quarterfinals also. So we've been around in these Champions League tournaments with, you know, the best teams in the world. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's a tournament, so anything could really happen.
Everyone waited for such a club competition. Let's get it started, we can't wait.